The Mercedes GLC beats this Lexus NX on electric range by 17 miles. 54 miles of electric range against 37. In 2026, that gap sells cars. Lexus lost the number everyone shops on, then answered a different question. Official numbers say 84 miles per gallon equivalent. That assumes you plug in. Most owners will not plug in every single night, and we will come back to that. This is the plug-in hybrid question nobody answers properly, so subscribe and let us settle it. Lexus knows the complaint. Comment sections keep saying the brand traded elegance for aggression, and this F-Sport trim is exactly what they mean. The tail lamp runs the full width now, one unbroken red line. It is the clearest break from the old spindle grille era where Lexus argued with itself about how loud to be. The name spelled across the tailgate, no badge. Underneath the styling argument sits the thing that actually matters, and it is not the shape. Nearly 4,500 pounds, a battery under the floor, a motor on the rear axle. That rear motor is why it drives all four wheels without a drive shaft, and why the cargo floor stayed flat. F-Sport adds adaptive dampers, not extra power. Reviewers who have driven it say those dampers finally match the weight the battery adds. None of that changes the arithmetic. 23 kilowatt hours in the Mercedes, 18 here. The Mercedes charges at 11 kilowatts. This one takes 6.6. And it will not take a rapid charger at all, so on a long journey, the battery stays empty until you get home and plug in, which is where the Lexus answer begins. Step inside and the argument changes completely. Aluminum pedals. The seat sits properly low. This is the half of the car that owners argue about hardest, and fairly. Gray leather, open pore wood, white stitching. Some buyers still want the old wood and chrome ceremony back. The switchgear is where the money shows. Everything you touch often is still physical. 14 inches of touchscreen, wireless phone mirroring, and the climate controls that Lexus refused to bury inside a menu. Now the honest problem, and owners raise this one over and over, ask for full power and the 4-cylinder drones held at constant revs. That is the tax on this hybrid system. It is also why the Lexus wins later. The panoramic roof lifts the whole cabin, though owners of earlier cars do flag wind noise coming through it at highway speed. Rear legroom is honest rather than generous, and that is the trade you make for a battery living under the floor. Heated rear seats on this trim, and a bench that folds flat from a lever back in the trunk. 3 across the back works for children on a school run. 2 adults is the realistic answer. What the flat floor bought? 22.7 cubic feet. Exactly the same as the NX that has no plug at all. No raised floor, no shrunken trunk, no plug-in penalty. That is a stroller and a grocery run. So back to that, the days you never plug in. Empty, this is still a Toyota hybrid, 36 miles per gallon against 25 in the Mercedes. $64,000 in F-Sport trim. On the days nobody charges, the Lexus simply spends less fuel. Charge it every night and the Mercedes wins. Miss a week and it cannot. The Volvo XC60 answers this differently, and that is next.